SNAFU 2 episode 8. I did the live reaction already, so now I'm going to do the review of it. And I'm not going to sit up here and be like, oh man, the whole crying situation. I've had time to assess that, and I've had time to get over that. You know what I'm saying, about Hachiman crying and all that sort of shit. The thing that I just want to touch upon for the most part is that, you know, I know he's mentioned the whole him wanting something genuine. The word that I want to use other than genuine, because, you know, genuine in that sense, the way he was talking about it, is an abstract sort of word to me. The word I want to use is real. I think he was saying I want to have something real. You know what I'm saying? Which hits home more than saying genuine to me. He wanted something real, because everything up until this point, including himself, has been fictitious. It has been made up. You know what I'm saying? It has been all masked. You know what I'm saying? So he wants something real. And that's what the service club was to him. He was himself. They were all themselves. You know what I'm saying? Because Yui is another person around her friends, but she is herself around them. You know what I'm saying? And the one person who is kind of not the same around, I mean, who's kind of the same around everyone, but isn't really, is Yukino. So Yukino and Hachiman had that shit in common, and I'm assuming that that's the realness that he wanted. He wanted to be able to have real relationships. He wanted to be able to really be himself. He wanted to be able to really help people, you know. So, because I don't want to say genuinely, because when you say genuine, that means that you did this shit, you know what I'm saying, without any intent. So now he's saying, I want to do the shit with the intent of helping people. I think initially he did. I do think that everything Hachiman did, he did with the intent on helping people. You know what I'm saying? But he did it with the intent on helping people by hurting himself and therefore the people around him, which was a pseudo solution, because you created another problem within your pseudo solution. So I think when he said the word genuine, the first thing I thought of was he wants something real. You know what I'm saying? He wants everything that he does to be real. He wants to really help out people. He wants to really, you know what I'm saying, interact with his service club. He wants to really work on his relationships. He wants to really work on himself as a person. I think that's what he meant, you know what I'm saying? Because I don't like the word genuine in that sense. It kind of just made it sound on some scientific sort of shit, so yeah. But yeah, man, I really did love this episode though, man. I loved everything about it. I loved the the sensei, you know. She came to, you know, she just kind of came to, like, she made him come to a realization, you know what I'm saying? She made everything in this sort of universe move forward, because everything up until this point was stagnant, and she just made it move forward. So I liked her for that, you know what I'm saying? I even liked, initially at first I was kind of annoyed, but I even liked Yukino's reaction to that. At first when you watch my review, I was just like, what the fuck? But I actually did like her reaction to it, because it was more so, you know, just like Yui said, she didn't know how to handle it. She didn't know how to deal with what was just said to her. She didn't know how to respond, you know, because she's just as, if not more so, just as emotionless as Hachiman, you know, portrays himself to be. So, you know, I thought that was dope. I you know, because I wouldn't know how to handle that shit, to be honest with you, man. Like, if one of my friends came to me crying, I wouldn't know how to handle that shit. You know what I'm saying? Especially if it was a dude. You know what I'm saying? And I ain't trying to be sexist, but if a girl came up to me crying, I could probably, you know, handle it better than if my mom came to me crying, that would hurt. But I can handle it more, say, if my dad came to me crying, because I wouldn't know what the fuck just happened. I wouldn't even know what the fuck to do. I wouldn't even know how to say anything to him if my dad came up to me crying. I'd be like, what the fuck just happened? You know, I wouldn't know how to respond to that shit. So, you know, I understand her situation, her plight in that, because she didn't know exactly how to respond. She didn't know what to do. And I think that's, you know, I think that's a great, you know, reaction / emotion. I think that show handled that shit well, because you wouldn't know what to do if this person, you know what I'm saying, you looked at as not showing this sort of emotion, displayed it in front of you to the utmost degree, you wouldn't know how to respond to that. So I thought that was pretty interesting. I thought that was dope. I can't wait to see how this shit progresses though, man, because we on episode 8. So it's only like, what, like 4 more episodes probably? Or something like that. I don't know, man, unless it's gonna be, 20 or so, which I highly doubt, but you know what I'm saying? So I hope, that I can't wait to watch it. You know what I'm saying? I'm at a loss of words still, but because I really can't wait to see how this shit is gonna progress. I cannot wait to see what's gonna happen here, man. But let me know what you guys thought about shit, man. I've rambled long enough, and I gotta edit all these videos too. So let me know what you guys thought about this shit, though, man. Vash and Pete.